In this video I will be showing a quick little tip on how to travel across the map even faster. So before I had a video where I flew with helicopters, which are, quite easy to spawn. But also things that are Raiju or Hydra are quite easy to spawn, as they usually spawn semi-near, especially like on places where helicopter spawns as well. Of course you can't spawn them in like a Sparrow or Buzzard, for example. But still you can spawn them in and it can be useful, especially if you have to go across the map multiple times. They are really fast, especially compared to a helicopter. For example, in this I'm going about the same distance as I did in my previous video, and this is quite fast. But there's also a trick to go even faster with this. So as you see, I have one video above 850 feet and one below 850 feet. Why am I using freedom units? Well, because the instruments in the game are in freedom units. As you saw in the beginning, I actually looked at my instrument in the altitude meter. If you go around 1000 feet usually, as you can see here, you have the little altitude meter. But basically above 850 feet, your plane goes considerably faster, as you will see in a second as well, by the left finishing way earlier. I think in the end it was like 19 seconds. So yeah, it's quite a considerable time save, even though you have to fly up. But then again, you gain a lot of speed when flying down. But yeah, the speed gain is just very nice, and definitely recommend it, especially if you have to fly basically any distance, which is longer than like a mile or something. So yeah, I would definitely recommend doing this if you decide to fly across the map. And even with like other planes this works, and some planes even have more speed increase compared to like the lower altitude. And here you see we're still flying. We just now arrived at Grapeseed and we're gonna arrive there. I think this finishes at exactly 2 minutes. The other one was like 1:41. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. So try and implement this if you're ever flying across the map.